Yeah, I think it'll be cool too. I've never done a PB review, but it's probably like I know how much time I can save on each segment, but it'll probably be good to just like go over the entire run. Yo, thanks, Grant. I appreciate that. So let's start. I got the world record here, and we're just gonna start with first cycle. Also, I don't know why I'm wearing these glasses. Yo, Falfo, thanks on the congrats. Not good enough, bro. All right, how's the audio? Is it too loud? Can't make it work. Also, I must say I say a lot of random shit. Oh my god. I'll try again. Too loud, okay. Cool. Yeah, if I get like a bad start, I'll just train myself to play as fast as I can.
Yo, what's up, big stud?
It'll be better than resetting.
So yeah, this is the world record. I got it yesterday, and
we're going to review the run. My sum of best, I actually just got to 111.59. So I did achieve a run that's under 2 minutes from sum of best, which is really solid. And we're just gonna review, I guess, and rewatch the whole run. I need to determine whether it's worth it for me to push for a better time. So yeah, it'll be fun. And then also, like, I'll probably practice afterwards. Oh, it's fine. Construction's going good. How are you doing, Nova? So, yeah. First cycle. I guess we gotta watch the whole thing, man. I'm not gonna skip through it. I think, yeah, so this run was like... I had been streaming for 7 hours. Last week I streamed on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. There is a way to miss... There is a way to get like a 26:30 Sonata and still get 113. So with that mindset, it'll help me. Saturday, I went through like probably one of the worst... It is possible. It makes it a lot harder, but it's still doable. I went through one of the worst days of runs on Saturday. Just a really good end game. And I'd rather practice the run than just be depressed and try to get better Sonata times. So I was like super down in general. Sunday was better for runs. Like I was actually getting to the end. I think I finished a 115 with one of the first runs. So I was just grinding more runs. But I felt Saturday was really, really rough. I could not even get out of first cycle. Like I had felt like kind of at the bottom, like, oh man, maybe this is too hard. Maybe I don't have enough time, and maybe I should give up. The reality of the situation is that the person that gets the cleanest end game is going to be at least the first one to get 113. Yeah, I agree, Nina. It was really mentally rough on Saturday. I had all this stress from the week before, and I could just feel it in my body. Like, I just got over from being sick, and I hadn't worked out enough. I just felt all this, like, cortisol in my fucking body on Saturday. So after that, I worked out. I got, like, a really good workout in, and I felt better. And then Sunday, I woke up, and I was like, I wanted to work out, but I was like, hey, man, like, I really got to fucking stream. I just started practice for like an hour and a half, and then just turned on stream and started. And I was like, this is what I'm gonna do today. Like, I'm gonna prioritize the video game today over my health. 20 stream streak, damn. I think you guys have been on it since the streak thing has happened. You need a hot bubbly. Just throw some whiskey in there, you'll be good. Also, this was Sunday, and This was gonna be my last run. So I did actually pour tequila into my bubbly, and I started sipping on it. Because it was like 7 hours in, I was just relaxing. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get one more run, then go off stream. So I was just sipping on a tiny bit of tequila, basically the whole run. Yo, what's up, Canute? Yeah, I was like, it actually really helped, and we'll get the part, but when I started to get really nervous, because I was on the God run, I had like a 50-36 enter Snowhead. I was like, the alcohol actually kept me calm through the run. I was on the best run of my life by a significant amount.
I may or may not have put something in my bubbly.
Yo, what's up, Deku Tree? How's it going, man? Alright, so first cycle...
It's nearing the end of the stream, so we'll do one last solid attempt.
There's one strat that I could do on the previous part with the logs that saves like 0.3 of a second. I don't really do it, but I could save a little bit of time at the very start.
I like that.
Not really a significant amount of time, though. So, yeah. It was literally the last run of the day, dude. I was like... I had accepted that I needed to stop and go to work the next day.
I grabbed the beverage.
Alright.
And some guy was like, liver cancer speed run. And then he never came back.
Oh yeah, I also say some weird shit in this run. I was kind of spacey after 7 hours.
Like offended him.
Just a heads up. I said some cringe shit. I don't know, when you play first cycle all day, it's kind of like, gets in your head a little bit.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I don't want this person in my stream.
Also, that guy that said liver cancer speedrun never came back to the stream. I haven't seen him around. Fun fact.
Like, maybe something bad happened to this individual, like, really bad. And they just...
I was, like, drinking the beer, and he's like, liver cancer speedrun.
I get that.
Never came back to my stream.
Like,
God, dude.
A little extreme to me.
Alright, so we got tech skip. That's good. There's, like, one strat here that you can do that saves, like... It skips the flower.
Pretty damn good.
And it saves, like, 0.3. And I probably won't do it. It's probably not that much time. So, there is some potential time save at this point.
I concur, Doctor.
Right here where I do the backflip, you guys will see how I do this backflip. So I target and then sidewalk. I could actually save about half a second there on the movement. So what I'm probably going to do is practice that part. Because half a second on bomb bag would probably help a lot. Since I am running against, I think, a decent...
Pause, but 2 are, like, really slow.
First cycle.
Pausing too fast, unpausing too fast.
So yeah, that was a 10 pause, but not super fast. I did lose a little bit of time on the unpauses, so there is a little time save at this point.
Yo, I appreciate everyone that's been watching the stream today. We've had...
You don't know if chat talked about food?
No hosts today. And you guys somehow ended up here, so thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even get hosts. I had like 100 plus
nice
viewers. It was pretty sick.
Something important like this.
Canute with the 3-stream streak. Thanks, man.
That's not really.
All right, so that side hop I didn't
The only
directly.
way to crash on the Hess is if you hold target on frame 1.
I didn't directly go into the flower. Backflipping and like jumping is slower compared to the side hop, so that's a good strat that I go for.
It's also easy to avoid a crash on the Hess.
Those 2 side hops are good. The thing about this grandma is basically text speed. If you see a blue box at the bottom of a text box, that means that I did miss the frame. So I'm losing like a frame there. when I don't get it.
No, dude,
That
like,
particular
if,
one I did
I
optimally.
briefly look at my view count, but even if I have like 100 people or more, dude, in this stream, that's fucking crazy.
Side hops look good. Dwarf
Like,
was fast.
I don't know, like, if I ever say it enough, but like that is.
So I go for this backwalk that saves half a
Definitely an
second,
incredible feeling
and
for
I
someone
actually
to
got
say.
it in the run. So that's kind of a standard,
Like,
but it's a
realize,
perfect
dude.
angle on your control stick to get that backwalk.
So
that's good.
I'm glad that you guys care enough about what I'm doing and shit.
And then this kid right here is in the
Enjoyed
random
enough to
spot.
hang out.
So sometimes you can
Some
get
form
3
of it.
spins if he's not within range. If you try and spin next to that kid, you'll get fucking a bunch of text boxes. So that's kind of an inconsistent time save, but
There's some things I could work on as a streamer. I know I could do better, but
yeah, Nina, you're right, dude.
Anyways,
Sometimes you have to like manifest it before the
got a
run
lot going on
starts.
in my life, so
And I was
it's a
just
lot
being
that
very
goes into
wholesome and like
that.
actually grateful. Like it was legitimate. Like I was grateful that I had like 100+ people watching, and you guys were just chilling. Like that put me, I think, in a good mindset for sure. All right, so everything after this point doesn't matter because it's in-game time. So the movement doesn't matter because the clock tower opens at the same time every time at midnight. And we always go through the same number of load zones. So there isn't anything movement-wise, but everything before that point is actually dependent on
I appreciate you guys.
movement.
The next like 4 days, I have the ability to stream in the afternoons, but I won't be able to stream in my like time slot.
So yeah, I was talking about how like this stream today was gonna be like a later stream.
And I know it's not
I
good
don't-
to like stream outside of my designated time slot, but I literally have to fucking work like all week.
I had
gonna
accepted
do
in
my
my
best.
mind that I didn't have time to do runs, even though I was gonna try my
It is what it
best,
is.
even
know
if
my
I didn't
schedule
get it
fluctuates.
yesterday.
I can't maintain always the most consistent schedule, but I do appreciate it.
Yo, what's up, presents? Yeah, dude, apparently. It really did help, actually. Especially when I got the God Run. So, yeah, basically just getting 90 rupees.
Yeah, I feel
This
like
is
my
RNG. I did
afternoon
get good RNG.
My afternoon streams fuck over the EU viewers, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, I need to get this done so I can chill in the hot
Managing
tub. I remember
construction
that.
at, like 9 a.m. tomorrow. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but after that, I'll come home and...
Yo, Fox. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, dude, for 3 months. I appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, I can't obviously stream before 9 a.m.
Thank you for the support.
1 out of 10, too much first cycle.
I don't know what it is.
Sometimes
Sometimes
it's
you
a
have
lot
to
for
put
fun.
yourself in like the right mindset for a run. I mean, obviously it's not like mindset because
This game is
it
very
is skill based, but there is definitely, I think,
I still feel like Sonata is the hardest split in the run.
an untapped potential for me to put myself in the correct
Getting
mindset
like a 25
for the best
Sonata is
possible
impressive.
performance. A lot of the previous runs this day sucked, but I was doing my very
Sure.
best
It's totally
to
reasonable
PB
if
them.
You are watching and you fucking
Like some of the runs I was like plus 30 and I was like, dude, I could still get the run. I could still do it. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try and tie all my golds. And I think it really set the stage for this run to happen. Because I was like, instead of like resetting and being depressed, I was like, I can do this. Even though the BBT says 113.30, like I'm going to try to fucking keep it down as low as I can and play my best. And I've had days where I'm just resetting because I don't get a perfect Sonata. I get like a 26-20 Sonata, and it's like really depressing because like you have that in your mind. It's like I can't fucking PB this. You know what I mean? Like I need to get a better run. I've gotten better runs. I'm gonna reset. And then you play first cycle, and it puts you in this kind of like negative mindset. So I think it was really important for me to like actually realize that I needed to push past that.
I think what gets me is the sounds. The sounds in this game are god tier.
Yo, what's up,
My mic is
Athicus?
probably not super great, but the game audio is just
There you go.
a lot better than other games.
Amathi's is like a meme bot. Oh, Matthias. My bad, dude. I called you something else. Hard to talk with these
Nice, Nina.
noise-canceling earphones. Can't hear myself.
Nina, based off your observations, how often do you think I get 90 reviews? Or I guess, how often do I not get 90 reviews? I feel like it's 1 out of 10 times I get bad RNG.
Alright, so I got to the clock tower on time. There wasn't anything difficult about that split. The text boxes seem
really
fine.
Not that bad, but sometimes it happens.
Yo, Folt, thanks, brother. Thank you for the good luck. Or the congrats. I'm always used to saying good luck because that's all I do is spam runs. But thank you for the GGs.
Yeah, I feel like it is like 1 out of 9.
What's up, WXG?
God, you guys are just keeping an eye on my wallet.
Thanks for the congrats.
Like some people literally don't even watch the game. They just like to watch the streamer.
Yeah, chat was super active actually this stream. Sometimes I'm just chilling there.
Some people literally don't even know what's going on in the run. And like, I feel like that's kind of just how Zelda is, because it's so complicated.
Yeah, I hit 111 earlier in this stream yesterday. It's the fastest sum of best by quite a bit. But I don't even have the twin mold gold.
I think that's the beauty of Zelda, dude. It draws you in.
Oh, I feel fine, dude. I woke up and went to work. You know, I definitely feel good today, though. I worked out today. I had a lot of like cortisol in my body from yesterday, so it was good to like actually like burn off all the energy and shit.
Are you talking about before Macau? Wow, that bubble somehow hit. That was
wait, I gotta look at this bubble.
Why do I place bombs before hitting? Are you talking about?
All right, so this bubble is insane.
Wow, that
super lucky.
Somehow hit.
I actually saved time there. If you like release the bubble too early, it doesn't reach, and you lose like 7 seconds. But that bubble was actually insane. So I don't know if I could do that better.
So the game, when you hit bombs.
Yeah, Folt, that was my fastest run ever. If I get a similar run, which I think I can get a low 113 or a 112.
It's like sound.
Yo, what's up, Kodiak? Hello, neighbor. I don't know why I call you that. Hi, Elise.
So
hope you're doing well.
When you drop 3 bombs, the game thinks you have 0 bombs. So in order to dupe over...
Sorry, I'm just reviewing the record.
Bombs for chew crap is what it's called, like to conserve bombs, you have to empty it. So if I have 14 bombs and I drop 3 bombs quickly before it explodes, the game thinks I have 0
Thank you.
bombs.
I don't know exactly the time loss. I guess we'll see when we get there.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know.
I'm just saying stupid shit. I talk a lot in first cycle, but the rest of the run won't be like this. Yes, I got world record back. I'm very happy. And I got the first 113. I don't need anyone to kiss my ass, though. I earned that shit myself. And, of course, with you guys watching.
It lets you dupe over it. If you have a fairy and bottle in your hand, you can dupe over bombs.
No, it wasn't. NOP had 114 first.
We do an equip swap with bombs over a different button, and then dupe over that bombs on that certain button.
I started playing again after NOP got his...
lets us transfer all the bombs
first 114.
after we reset into Majora and Clock Tower.
I had a 116-14
yeah,
at the time.
Double bomb equip. So I have regular bombs on X, and then I equip swap bombs over Light Arrow. But then I use the bottle on Z to dupe over the equip swap bombs. So it's kind of a complicated glitch.
Sorry, I'm like talking
But
a
not
lot.
so much.
It's kind of annoying.
It's just kind of weird looking. But it basically lets me carry explosives.
I'm just
through a
explaining
reset.
something stupid.
So instead of like finishing
I will
twin
shut up
mode
soon.
and resetting,
Once
if I
the
didn't
run
do that
starts,
trick,
I'm
I
gonna
would
be
zero
silent.
bombs.
It's just 2 more minutes.
But because I do that trick, I can keep all my bombs as long as I don't put anything else over that button. And as long as I don't grab any more bombs after that trick, it'll transfer through the cycle. So it's kind of slow to do, but it's actually very overpowered because like twin mold.
I'm annoyed by
summertime is,
myself.
like, very particular and fast.
Like, God, you guys must like hate watching my stream. You're like,
You
wow,
can
this
actually
guy's
do it
annoying
without
as shit.
That. But it's really fast and fairly safe. The optimal thing to do is actually the death warp off twin mold.
I'm going on a tangent.
It saves like 3 seconds, but I'm not doing that because that shit's too risky.
So I returned to WXG
No
in
one
late
actually does
September, after I turned 30.
Maybe for 112, but the amount of runs I get to twin mold are very few, so it's not worth it to risk the entire run for 3 seconds.
After NOP got 114, I returned, and Zach returned around the same time.
I don't think
And then-
anyone actually would do that strat currently. It's just kind of
Two-
dumb.
2 weeks later, I skipped
But you can
115.
do like the remains trick where you pick up the blue warp at twin mold
And got 114 and world record.
and then like soar to clock tower and then do the trick, but it's like really fucking stupid because you're assuming that you're not going to get hit extra on twin mold, so it's a huge risk. It's really dumb. I'm never doing it. Probably.
This is the most
Assuming a good twin mold.
narcissistic
if you
thing I've ever done
buffer
is
it,
watch myself play.
It's only 3 seconds. If you do it unbuffered, it's 4 seconds. So it's like, yeah, would I risk a 113 run for that? Probably not.
All right. So yeah,
It was like 8 seconds. I would do it.
shut the fuck up, Thomas. Oh
But
wait,
it's
that's
only
me.
like 3 seconds.
All right, the run's starting. I should shut the hell up soon. You guys can tell how many selfies and like things I put out to the world. 'Cause
So
it's
even if
not
you
much.
don't get correct health, you're gonna lose time from damaging yourself down.
So yeah, I got world record from NOP, skip 115.
Kind of fucked.
25 days later, he beat my time. And then a month later, I just beat his world record, and I got the first 113. That's what I was trying to say. All right, so depositing the
I
rupees
mean, theoretically, you could.
or
risk it,
withdrawing.
My
but
butt started itching.
in reality, it's
22:30 is actually a pretty solid time. My gold's a 28, so I only lost 2 seconds in first cycle. But it is improvable by those previous things I said.
maybe a 112 strat.
So the speed of bank clip is dependent on my movement and how many pauses I do. So my optimal setup's 2 pauses. I paused 1 frame early there. So 1, 2, 3. So I can save 1 pause here. There's another strat that I can
Probably
do
more
here
like a
that
1-1
saves 2.8 seconds. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that hard hover. But yeah, that was pretty much perfect. This movement was not a backwalk. So I did lose probably like almost a second to movement there. Yo, what's up, Ash? Thanks for the GG's, dude. Alright, yeah, pretty solid bank clip. Can be improved by saving the pause with better movement. It's also really hard to do in 2 pauses because you have to pause on the correct frame. So it is not always super consistent. This Hess is pretty good. Could go a little bit sharper. Alright, hole in one. Doing the fastest strat here, so I can't do anything faster. One thing that can be faster is the bomb pulls. I could pull bombs and hover a little bit faster. So I could hover instantly there, pull that bomb a little bit earlier. Those are like frame-saving stuff. Alright. Pretty much perfect Swamp Gossips. Backwalk straight into the load zone. Back Palace Hover is a cycle-based trick, so you just have to get onto this platform. Triple bomb staircase. Platform begins to rise, and then you gotta wait for this to get to the top. I timed that pretty well. Roll straight in, so... yeah, very solid split.
Nice.
I got tech skip.
Is this a 25:49?
So my best possible time, I lost 2 seconds on the first split.
It was a 3-pause bank clip, so it might tie gold, but I don't think it's gonna gold.
There you go. I'm on top of it. I'm keeping track of my shit. All right.
Dude,
well,
you should fucking not even talk.
Yeah, I just lost like 2 to
we'll
3
never
seconds
find out. What's up,
failing
Frank?
that song.
Thanks for the good luck.
So next time, I guess just don't fail the song, and I have time saved there.
Songs.
I already do the fastest strats WXG. I just think I need a
So yeah,
consistent
if I tied
run.
gold, it would have been
So
49.
not losing
I
time.
don't think it was gonna be a 49.
I lost 35 seconds in Snowhead and like
Would've been close.
22 seconds on Twin Mold. So I had bad RNG on
Well,
Twin
that's
Mold.
the
I
other
didn't
day.
need the 1 cycle or
Cheers
anything,
to that.
but there is time save for sure. All right, so yeah, I lost probably like 4 or 5 seconds on that split on Sonata. Actually, no, it was, yeah, 5 seconds from gold. More than half of that was just failing the song. Yo, what's up, audio killers?
Not everything's so black and white.
Yo,
unfortunately. Or, I mean,
GRZ
fortunately, it's
Nuss.
not always black and white. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I'm just watching PB
Time
and
to
probably
throw a
practicing
curveball.
after. How you doing, Chris? Thanks for the GGs. Movement looked fine. There isn't much here other than fight path and text boxes. And then the pause speed here. That was pretty perfect.
I added a tiny bit of tequila to my bubbly, and I got a low 25 to 50 Sonata.
Here I go talking about
Is it a
fucking
coincidence
tequila
or not?
again.
I don't know.
Alright.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, so the speed of this is pulling the bomb. I did not pull the bomb instantly there. That was definitely at least 4 or 5 frames of time loss. Probably 4 frames of time loss. I want to pull the bomb instantly. Here is the Twin Islands Hess. It's a very difficult trick. It does require a pause because I don't do unbuffered Hesses, but I did get it flawlessly. So yeah, I mean, against my previous PB, I had 1 second to save, and I don't know what happened in this run, but it's pretty much just getting that first try after getting a good Snowhead Hess or Sonata split. I think Enop and I are the only ones that do this harder strat, but I think my consistency is probably the highest with it. Enop actually did it in a previous world record on the old route, so he's always been pretty good at it. It's still a pretty hard trick because you have to get really good at knowing how much to turn. It's basically based off feel. Don't need that for 112 WXG.
No. I'm chilling, dude.
But I'm glad you know about that strat. There might be a way to do... I want to revisit Pirate's Fortress because I figured out there's a few different things I can do with explosives. I could probably bring 2 or 3 bombs into PF, and there might be a different strat that saves time. The Super Slide strat is not really worth it in PF. It saves maybe 0.75 of a second. And if you miss it, you lose 10 seconds. So 1 bomb for less than a second is really not that worth it.
I'm eating nuts, bro.
Alright, so I was eating nuts and taking a break. This split was pretty flawless. The only thing that was really bad was like the bomb pole soaring into Mountain Village. I didn't see the super swim. The super swim and getting into Macau's trigger is also probably where I could save time.
Yeah. It's optimal because I don't want to get my hands dirty. You know?
So yeah.
If I pour in my hand and then I have to wash my hands.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. You don't want to get your hands dirty when you're speedrunning, because then you touch your controller and it's gross. So, take notes, I guess.
Yo, SZNOJ. SZNOJ. How's it going?
I don't know. Is he streaming right now? So, I didn't save any time. So, I lost a second, probably a quarter of a second to the bomb pole, and then my guess is the super swim.
There's not really a video that explains all that stuff. You could watch the route or ask the Discord.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just playing... Oh, no. This is watching the record from yesterday. So it's updated to 113. I got the first 113. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to get world record back. Alright, so nailed this part. Maybe the pause speed and the ESS on the previous segment. Yo, what's up, Sausage? Could be faster. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty flawless. I know NUp has... We talked about him wanting to get 112. I know he wants to get 112. He's looked into a lot of different route possibilities to make 112 easier. I don't know if you guys have seen him testing, but if there is extra time save, he's definitely looking for it.
Yeah,
and
Hope has some videos and stuff, but it's not related to this specific route, I think. There might be some overlapping things, but...
Alright, so text box was good.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The new stuff is like milk jump or like remote hook shot.
I could probably play that song faster, I'm guessing.
Maybe there's a video out there somewhere about it. I don't know.
Song speed is also very important. Well, World of Warcraft is a great game. I will say, it's very, very fun, very addicting. Not yet, Presence of Mine. I've had a lot of runs like this. If you guys see my best pace ever, this is still behind my best pace ever. Probably because of the failed Sonata. So there is a strat here I can save actually a full second. It requires side hopping up the ramp. Side hopping is actually faster than spinning, especially with like a steep slope. So I might practice that, because saving a full second there would be pretty good. Door speed was good. This is a frame perfect pause for the equip. Equips look fine. And bomb pull speed is pretty standard here. I think that was okay. I did hesitate there. I hesitated there on the torch because sometimes I fall off. So in that particular hover, I did take a moment to make sure I was on the torch. So that's a little time loss. This is kind of like a weird fight. If you target and walk too early, sometimes you get bad RNG. So I choose to slow down to get good RNG. There might be a potential to actually looking at to speeding this up slightly.
Actually, no, it's a 34 bow. Let's go.
I did get a 34 bow, so yeah, I did lose some frames on this split. I could probably gold it again. The extra roll there was not on purpose. I was just spamming A with the text box. That was a mistake. Side hops. I like wanted to take water here, so I didn't actually hit right. So I just lost time there by being an idiot. But it wasn't that much time. That backflip can be faster for the chew hover. I kind of hesitated. Unbuffered ledge clip is fast. I'm not too concerned with this strat. There is a potential to do a faster hover here, but it makes it very precise, so I don't know if I would do it. There's better uses for extra chews here. Other chews in the run, I mean. So there might be potential here, but it's definitely probably not looking good.
We gotta get this fight still.
Doing a tag hover is possible, but it makes the trick pretty much frame perfect. And doing it unbuffered is not cool. So I got bad RNG here, but perfect fight. 7 quick spins for the bad RNG.
Bad RNG there.
Yo, Orlando.
He does the fucking dance.
Thanks for the GG. My strat saves a chew.
Save like 4 seconds here. Or maybe
it saves an explosive.
That's some kind of bad movement.
But it loses 0.6 seconds.
My fastest run.
So I go to the other pillar, and it gives me more frames of leniency.
Ever 3641.
So I can do it unbuffered.
Damn, dude.
But I save a chew, and that chew saves me
nasty.
3 seconds in Stone Tower. But I also do the ledge clip unbuffered, so I save time over other runners because they buffer it.
Dole RNG.
So I'm technically the same speed or a little bit faster than other runners, even though I do that strat. Yo, Charlie, what's up, man? So yeah, that cuts out an entire mega flip, which means that I can save a chew, and I use that for Stone Tower. It also gives me leniency. I'm exploring the options of using that chew for something else, because I think that there might be potential with Pirate's Fortress to use another explosive. Yo, thank you, Charlie. Got 113,
like,
man.
This is actual 112 pace.
So yeah, right now I'm on my best run ever.
Like, this is
by
what you'll see a lot, hopefully next year.
4.7 seconds. 36:41 is my fastest run. So this is when I was like, oh shit, this is actually a run. And at this point, I gotta do something with these alerts. I think they're too cheap. They were getting spammed a lot. So I lost 13 seconds from Summer Best at this point, which is very solid. But that is 112 pace. You could lose 13 seconds at this point. Now you can retire. I don't know if I'll retire, but we'll see. I lost a good chunk of time in 2 sections of the run.
I like that.
You're in Dallas? Nice. What are you doing there? You have been saving my points.
Alright, I'm gonna snack some more water.
I think I fucked up the currency of my stream because I gave everyone back their points and lowered the cost of the redeems. So I I purposely like inflated the currency of my stream. But I didn't increase the cost, so I kind of fucked up myself. Work trip, nice dude. Dallas is fun. Actually, Rocio lives in Dallas. The last time I was there was like 9 months ago. I had a good time when I was there. I hope you have a good time on your work trip, dude. So, okay. Basically looking at text boxes here. There's some fast text boxes and regular text boxes. But as long as you don't see a blue triangle or blue square, whatever it is, underneath the text box, that means that I did do it perfectly. So I am mashing for that. Fast text box. Yep, got that one. Alright, so yeah, I got all the text boxes. Yeah, it's hard to play perfectly, but I think over time people will become more consistent at this route. As long as they stick with it. So I mean, I could hold right there. I might look at a different type of strat. Or I can pull this bomb a little bit earlier. I mean, these are like frame savings. I'm basically looking at Link's jitterness, and then that gives me the ability to control, but I could probably save a frame or two there. I pulled the bomb immediately, so there's nothing that I can do faster here. Except for like unbuffered hessing, which I'm not going to do. Fast pause. Did the full hess with the cutscene skip there. I'm pretty good at that now. There is potential here to like do a backwalk hess that saves 3/4 of a second. Not sure if I'll do that. Should add a lot of difficulty. And then this, I have to do an equip swap on this pause, and I just lost 3 seconds to that. Missed that text box. I didn't make any bomb mistakes, so I can do a hess here. There's actually another strat that saves the same amount of time. It's a hess off the snapper, and I've been doing it, but I need to practice it more. So it's optimal to just do the hess off the snapper. So I probably need to do that, but I'm also going to look at explosives because, like I said, there's potential of bringing more explosives into Pirate's Fortress for time save. I picked up the bush there, which was just a mistake because I'm dumb. Recoil was okay. I know hookshot is a split that I can gold again. It's just kind of a long split.
What?
I got incredibly lucky and got a 5% bomb drop on that bush.
That doesn't help.
Which is probably why I got bad twin mold RNG. To be honest. I shouldn't have gone that drop, and I didn't need it. I just go for it because there's time before the nuts.
Let's go.
Yo, Broklahoma, what's up?
Stop. That's fucking crazy.
Consistency. I like
Thanks
that.
for the congrats.
Flamethrower to the ass. Kick it up and like that. All right, here we go.
Alright, pulling bomb. I timed Chew Super Swim here, and it only saves like 1.5 seconds over bomb. Maybe 2 seconds. So Chew here is not good. The bomb is actually good. Bomb here saves actually a good chunk of time. So it's gonna stay. I want to always use a bomb here. What's up, Rubber Toe? Thanks for the GGs. Here I could do this unbuffered. It's kind of like unrealistic because finding ESS that quick is really hard. So I don't know. Probably not going to do anything. There is potential for equipping, but again, equipping Choose earlier doesn't make any sense because the Choose Super Swim isn't fast. So probably nothing's going to happen there. I can do one more roll here. I started playing this extra safe. I am saving time over C up here, but I could save a bit more. So one thing to look at here, like this is a good segment, but there's potential for a different strat here. Whether it's a 2-bomb Hess, maybe I Hess to the spot and then Hess up the roof in a more consistent way. But this part's pretty slow, and the super slide is not worth it because it only saves like maybe 3/4 of a second. So I want to look at this part to see maybe I can get the other strat consistent, as I could probably bring more than 1 bomb here. I could also use a chew here, but it would require more pausing, I think. Well, I still have to equip bow anyways, so there could be something that could be found here. Maybe it's worth it. If it saves a significant amount of time, it could be worth it. But yeah, the chew would have to save a lot, probably more than 3 seconds. Right now, the best place to do it is like the Torch Mega, because that saves a bomb. Torch Mega saves over 3 seconds in Woodfall.
Might be a 44? I don't think it's a 44.
So, that shot was really bad. That was like 4 seconds. Not 4 seconds, but at least like 3 seconds of time loss. This movement's fine. Sample found some movement through the barrels here, but it's really hard, and I don't know if it's faster. Sample's also a god, so he's probably right, it's faster, but you have to do it like Sample to make it faster. Alright, text boxes. There's like a tiny optimization here, but it's really hard. One thing I wanted to look at here was holding right. Holding a direction and side hopping right away, because right now I'm like waiting for the camera to like give me control. So I could do something there to save time. Maybe I could spam roll or something like that. I don't know. What's faster? I guess the text boxes I could probably clear. I just do BA because it's safer than spamming and then trying to time it. Like, BA will clear the text boxes, but I could probably do that faster. I do a roll here, that's good. I do the Kuroshi strat. I could squeeze in 2 rolls here. I think it's actually a good strat. I don't know if I should time it over the other one. You can skip the climb, but I think that 2 roll strat actually does save a good amount of time over walking in 1 roll. So basically the speed of this split is equip swapping, and that is when you pause and how fast you do the equip swap. So like me getting to that slot and equip swapping is a little slow sometimes because I'm kind of trying to time the equip swap. So me pausing there and going for it is kind of slow. But, I mean, we're talking about frames here. But the frames do add up. So I might have to look at this again. Since I did gold this split, I tied my gold here. I do want to try to tie that or make it better. And then, yeah, this part's annoying because if you drop the egg on frame 1, you actually show the egg, and the run dies. It crashes in GBT. So it's hard to optimize this because, like, the pause here, that I could drop out of the pause here, and it would be fine. But if I do pause on the frame after and then I drop it out of the pause, I will show egg and the run will die. So maybe I could find a way to, like, drop the eggs a little bit faster. That jump obviously was not fast. Surprised I still golded. But I think I could definitely get another gold off this split. Also, the run's really good because I'm 19 seconds from SOB at this point. 8.6 faster than my fastest run ever. Pauseless is kind of inconsistent, but
Very good. Very good.
I did get it this time. The strat that I do is kind of just, you either get it or you don't. So I tied gold there. Maybe saved the frame. I need to look at this strat because I think NOP does something that's a little bit faster with a crouch stab. The regular slash is kind of slow. It's just kind of a weird thing because this fairy can run into you. And if the fairy runs into you, the run dies. And the fairy will randomly go in different directions, so you can't be too close, but I could probably optimize that section. I haven't really looked into it. But the fairy grab could be probably a little bit faster. This is a fast strat, cuts out the roll. You can double target from pretty far away to get that, so I've already implemented that strat. I don't know if I did it perfectly. Yo, Zaylu, what's up? Thanks for the GGs, dude. And then Snow at Hess. I'm trying to think of any time loss before this point. I don't think there was any time loss off my gold. You can't start a Hess a cycle early because the boulders are already there, so you do have to start the Hess on this cycle. Yo, thank you, Truly. What's up, man? Sorry, I'm like hiding behind my mic. So I'm doing an extra pause. 2 extra pauses so far. This was a little risky. I got to the bottom of the ramp, but I didn't touch it. So there's been 2 extra pauses so far. Pause speed is also important. I do an extra pause here to avoid getting stuck, and I've had pretty good luck. So I think I'll probably keep that strat where I do pause there to avoid getting stuck. I almost got stuck there. I saved it. So there's been, from my goal, 2 extra pauses thus far. The boulder just broke, so I know that I can do a full Hess here. Here, it's kind of weird because I do pause for safety to avoid this boulder. Probably still good to do. I think overall it's best to just do the full Hess, even if you do pause a few extra times. It's much faster than dropping in, rolling. So wait, how much time did I save on this? So I don't know why I lost so much time. So I had 33 seconds to save. And I did a full Hess with 4 extra pauses. But I lost 11 seconds. And typically I do save there's an RNG cycle you can save there. So I guess not saving that cycle plus the extra pauses, 4 extra pauses, makes sense. So it's going to be hard to tie that unless I go for RNG. A good wind. So this part is really hard to watch because my best possible time is a 1:12.29. Hook shot was okay. A little slow. But this is the first major mistake of the run. You're a bit sick? Hey man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better, truly. I could probably ESS faster and unpause there, because you can do it in the unpause. So like, what happened here was that there's 2 frames where you can't pause because you're hook shotting, and I prematurely hit pause. So I straight up failed that. It was very devastating. I did actually recover. I stayed focused. Like, I accepted that it was a mistake, but I stayed focused. Reset it up. Just being extra cautious. This section's pretty hard to do when you're nervous. It's a pretty hard segment. So I do get it second try, which lost me a significant amount of time.
God,
so
dude.
I lost
Holy
112
shit.
because of that.
What the fuck kind of run is this? Jesus Christ. Alright.
So yeah, I mean, like, ideally if I can get a run close to this and not make this mistake, it would make a low 113 or 112 very doable. Definitely like a mid 113 with a cleaner run. It doesn't have to be as fast as this run. This is like a really, really fast run. But I could get close to like a 50-36 and still get a lower time. As long as I don't make a 30-second mistake. Like, I straight up lost more than 30 seconds. On this one split. So, it's hard to you know, I mean, it was such a fast run that it was still okay. So the speed of this is pretty much, there's nothing I can do here other than just set up for 5:10. There is a 4:11 strat that does save time. So yeah, I mean, this split just sucks. I didn't even get 5:10, and I lost 30 seconds earlier. Yo, Ling Ling, thank you for the GG. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I'm pretty hurting at this point because I knew I lost a bunch of time, and I was pretty pissed. So yeah, this is where the time loss kicks in, and the BPT just basically evaporates. I'm watching the run from yesterday, so it's in the past. So 3 extra pauses, 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess 2 extra pauses. I could look into unbuffering this, but again, I don't know if it's worth risking the run for 1 second. So I just lost like 33 seconds on this one split. And I'm behind 16 seconds for my best run ever, as opposed to being ahead by a significant amount. So this was the worst part of the run. 112 is dead. My BBT is 113.02, and I've accepted it, and I'm continuing to play because I know that I can still get world record. In terms of here, it's hard to know whether doing that side hop instantly and doing extra pause is actually worth it. I think the vanilla game lags more than a second. It's a little bit over a second, so setting it up a little bit faster but doing extra pause I don't think is worth it versus setting it up fast and saving a pause. This is kind of just like a YOLO setup. There's not really a super great way of YOLOing it and being like instant shot, but I have done it before. I think my gold might have that insta shot. You can like hook shot directly into the trigger, but it's pretty risky. I look so different with short hair. I just took a shower, so it's down.
Alright, we're good, man. We're fucking good. We got this shit.
I was actually looking at a PB from like almost a year ago, and my hair was so short I didn't like it. I like the long hair more. Okay, so here I have kind of this like interesting setup that does save time after drinking milk, where I just tap right and I can shoot. The setup is kind of bad though. Like I have to be kind of precise, so I might look into maybe a faster setup. But this first hook shot you can't really do with like ESS turns or anything. It's some form of manual turning, so there's inconsistencies with that. Alright, so here, side hop instantly. I'm playing it pretty safe there. That could be a little bit faster, but I pulled this bomb way later than I should have, and I ended up like getting into the other area, and unfortunately the bomb didn't shoot me for a recoil. So I backed it up with the regular strat. At this point, this split sucks. I think it's just because I was super nervous, and I was just kind of accepting that, okay, I'm like already so far ahead of record, even though after all this time loss I could play a little bit like safer. I mean, if you miss the recoil, you can't really do much. There isn't the backup that will make up the time from not doing the super swim. So here, I actually had a problem where I missed chest, and I think it's because when you hook shot from far away, you're actually like looking above the chest, so it doesn't register. So I do play it a little bit safe here. And definitely lose frames on that. This roll was bad. Just bad hook shot. Should probably time whether it's faster to let him kill me or set up and instantly shoot. So like here, I'll go back. So I could run into it. I just set up so I can instantly do the hook shot. if I do walk, I have to then walk and target. So I don't know. It's kind of RNG dependent because the thing is always in different places. There might be a way to like do the whole thing without having it hit you, but it seems like it's mostly RNG. I did get the strat there. I could do a side hop, it's just a little inconsistent, so I just do a slower jump. I did have a faster strat here, but my upright started to become compromised. My shell, I think, is a little bit worn, so I do get different values for upright. So I did have to switch back to this regular strat. So yeah, I lost. How much time save did I have? So I could have saved 6, and I ended up with 3.2. So I lost like 10 seconds on that split. It was pretty bad. If I saved 10 seconds, that would definitely help a lot. I need to have a cleaner split. But overall, it was okay. Right now, my BBT is 113.14. So I am losing a lot of time off my best possible time since Snowhead. It's been already about 45 seconds.
Hit. Thank you.
That was a little bit slow because I'm rising, but I just wanted to make sure that he didn't swim away. The strat here, there's an RNG dependent strat. I'm probably not going to do it. Like, even in that scenario, he swam to the left, so it wouldn't even work. But you can save time with an RNG strat here. Maybe I'll look at it again. But I do throw fins because... There's also something weird here that I noticed about the game's mechanics. I targeted here before I died. So I'm supposed to be in the right spot, but I targeted here. And then I start drifting. I think I was drifting. Where did I... Yeah, so I'm on this side, but I think... Maybe I just got pushed. I noticed that I'm drifting. I don't know if you guys can see that. But where I end up here was a completely, like... I didn't actually see this coming. But I wasn't even close to the corner. I ended up drifting from the corner. And I think it's because I targeted. So... I might end up, like, using that to my advantage if I'm away from the platform. I didn't know that you could drift during the cutscene.
That was scuffed because I had to do 2 things.
This was super scuffed.
Work.
Because I grabbed the ledge here. You see this, you see the remains here? So Link's head is, like, at the edge. And based off the shield, I have to do a 2-frame walk. So it's really slow to reset this up. So I have to walk 1 frame, which is here, and then walk 1 more frame for this to work.
That was scuffed.
So that was super slow.
Frames.
I lost a lot of time there. But I was also just playing it super safe. This is like pretty standard. I found some movement that saves half a second, but it's like way too hard to consistently do. Yo, Crazy Legs, what's up, man? It's okay, man. I hope your grocery shopping list went good.
This is the one.
Alright, so this was just a fuck... Like, I'm just nervous as fuck here. I'm making mistakes. I missed the equip, and then I fixed it, and then I missed the equip swap...
This is the one.
Once. But that lost me, like, 4 or 5 seconds. There is a twin mold strat that I can do that does save 3 seconds with the pause, but I'm not convinced that it's good. Like, even in my PB, I got hit on second cycle red, so if I went for that strat, I would have died. And I'm just not comfortable with that, the death warping off twin mold.
Man, fuck that. I feel
Yo, NetBeans, thanks for the congrats.
like my booty hole.
This is the tag strat. And I got it perfectly. This could be a little bit faster, but the game will randomly lag. So I could have saved 3.5 seconds. And I lost...
You good?
6, 7, 8.
I need therapy.
I lost 8.5 seconds, and that was basically the extra pauses, and the equip swap fails. But I know I can gold this split again. So yeah, I'm losing consistent time at this point through GBT. Like each split, I'm losing about 10 seconds from gold. Yo, what's up, Musical Mike? Yeah, if you miss frames, you lose a lot of time. Sometimes it's a little bit. Sometimes you lose 30 seconds. Up to 30 seconds or more. You're going shopping tomorrow? Nice. There's nothing I can do here. This is like pretty standard. Fast door. I think the roll is good there as long as you do it instantly. I did miss the frame there for the drop, so I did lose. So like my possible time save here is 23:07, and it's pretty much a perfect split. So we'll see how much time loss I actually had. My upright here is a little compromised, so I take a little bit extra time to do this trick now. But I could technically shield drop and then do this with a faster strat. But I don't know if it's really worth it. I'm already doing the fastest strat by a significant amount compared to other runners. I pulled that bomb late because I was actually like shocked that I got it first try. I can do that hover faster. About 23 seconds. I lost.
First try, baby.
Essentially 3 seconds. And that was probably because of the Song of Time. But that's good. I mean, only losing 3 seconds is very solid on like a high stress, high risk split like this.
Get all hyped up.
So that was very, very good. Yo, Jared, thank you, man. Alright, so we're gonna look at Twin Mold. At this point, I'm 1:13.26 best possible time, which is not my fastest run ever. I've had a slightly faster run, actually on the slower route, which was way over a month ago, but before the new Remains escape. So, like, overall, this run, I've done it before, and I've done it faster, but this particular run was not fast for some reasons, but I can definitely be a lower BBT here. So I have to do 5 light arrow shots into blue. And it's really just kind of like RNG dependent. And then your skill. So I got 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. That's as fast as I could go because he's close. So that was good. You know, this is gold pace so far. Sorry, I don't know why I keep clicking off. That was pretty fast. I think it's fast to do that and activate it like that. Alright, so cycle 1. I missed that shot. I missed that shot. Kind of starting to make up for it, but I could have had 2 shots there. Missed that shot. 4, 5. So pretty like moderate to poor performance there. What's really shitty about the second cycle, as long as it's a decent like cycle, I should be able to get a 2 cycle here, which is my gold, pretty much. So not a very good red, but what the problem is with this cycle is he spawns from the ground behind the tower. So I can't do the first shot. I got 2 shots there. I missed the third. And by the time I'm trying to get the 4th, he comes right after me. So Twin Mold will randomly target me. So I miss the shots, and then basically what happens here is he's so close, and he curls right around me, that I can't really realistically get any shots here. And what I could have done is probably gone to where the tail goes in, but even with my bad performance on first red, I wouldn't have been able to 2-cycle this. So I did get really bad RNG there. And then I basically just clean it up with 3 extra shots.
Dude,
but
fucking robbed me.
if I was a god gamer, I could have probably done 2 cycles even with that. So overall, I just need more Twin Mold practice.
Overall, it was, I guess, okay.
So I could have saved 14 seconds here. I think I got like a 2-minute 10-second or something. It's just 20. So I lost 24 seconds off gold. So BBT is now 1:13.49. So really just kind of a bad run. And two 2 sections, and then endgame was like consistently losing time. So I have 39 seconds to save here. So I go for my strat.
Let's go.
Triple bomb staircase hover. Executed perfectly. There's no lag here, which is nice. I think the bow pull was fine. I don't think I could have done that faster, but.
Oh, dude. Yes.
So yeah, obviously my BBT
All
is
right.
low
Damn,
enough for
dude.
record, and I'm
What a
stoked.
crazy fucking run. Holy shit.
Yo, Kirk, thank you, man. Thank you.
Holy shit. That was insane.
All right, now there's a bunch of
Lost
spam,
30 seconds to snow ahead.
so I'm probably gonna turn this down, so we can actually talk. It was like insanely loud during this segment. Like I'll unmute it. People were just spamming my alerts at this point. So okay. Cutscene. I mean, do we need to watch this cutscene? I'm gonna skip forward. What I want to see when I come back with the banana. Okay. So I go to my kitchen. I'm like nervous as fuck because, you know, like I'll just turn this down. It's a world record pace run, and it's the best run that anyone's gotten to this point. And I can clearly get a 113. So I get my PB banana, and I keep eating my nuts. I was also sipping on some tequila because it was the last run. I think it did help calm my nerves, but I wasn't expecting to get the best run of my life on the last run, at least until Snowhead. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, eat a banana, like, you know, eat some nuts, like I usually do. I think it helps with the blood sugar regulation, especially with going into Majora. Alright, so yeah, I'm just fucking downing nuts and eating a banana. People are like, why don't you eat that banana in one bite? And I'm like, you know, it's pretty hype. I got like probably 170 viewers or something right now. So my summer best, 111.59. So we are under 2 minutes from summer best. So this is actually a good run.
Man, fuck that. I like that.
My nerves were definitely up there. I think the end game was kind of poor. Especially Snowhead was really poor. I was losing a lot of time in end game. I mean, to go from a 112.29 BBT to 113.49 in like 15 minutes, I don't know. That's pretty bad. There's still a lot of time save in end game. Lots of 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 22 seconds. It's basically all at the end. So I can definitely get a cleaner run. It doesn't need to be as fast as the early game was. Just has to be a better cleaner end game.
Stop playing shit. It's gonna stop here soon.
Alright, so I mute it. Everyone's spamming. Yo, thank you, Kirk. Yeah, I actually got it yesterday before. This is the end of a 7-hour stream. So I did get 2 golds. And then this was just like the last run. And I just busted it out.
Do it for Rogi, alright. I'm doing it for Rogi.
Alright, so, you know, I'm pretty happy. I'm like, okay, I can definitely PB. I got 40 seconds to save, and BBT looks good. I really wasn't nervous for Majora because I think all my practice, like, I just feel very consistent at Majora. I don't know. It's just getting the shot and then just, like, executing. Even though I did get some bad Wrath RNG, like, it wasn't that bad. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't going to choke Majora unless something really bad happened on the first phase. But honestly, dude, I think Twin Mode's a lot harder than Majora. And I know I can gold this split by 7 or 8 seconds. Because I haven't gone my triple bomb staircase in a gold. So I'm on massive gold pace here. Which makes me feel more confident because I know I can even save more than 39 seconds here. So what did I end with? A 113.52. So I lost 3 seconds off my gold, and a bunch of shit happened in Majora. Or in A bunch of shit happened on Wrath. And we'll time it, but like, yeah, I know I can get like a 7 or 8 second gold. I saved like at least 3 seconds from triple bomb staircase. Okay, so yeah, I actually didn't mess up any bomb tricks this run. And I got that lucky drop, which is extremely rare. So I made no bomb mistakes this entire run. It was literally perfect. Mega flips. No issues with bombs. Sort of, Jordan. Where Incarnation dies is where Wrath will spawn. And depending on where Wrath spawns, you can actually use a bomb to throw at Wrath, and it'll jump in a particular direction. So sometimes you can get a god pattern with Wrath if you do the tag strat and kill Incarnation in a specific spot. And you can see where the flower is. I'll point it out to you. Alright, so the pots weren't good. I probably lost... Well, I didn't lose any time because my gold sucks here, but potential time save on pots. Basically just missed the roll. So I do the frame perfect shot. You know, you do it enough times where it's like, okay, I know the feel of it, and I know the cue. It's like ISG, basically. It's just like a really weird ISG. Frame perfect. Yeah, I had a lot of bombs, Kirk. I got a bomb drop in the grotto. So there actually is... There is a strat here I'm probably going to implement. But I can save 3 seconds on this phase just by rearranging bombs and the way I do it. So I can drop the bomb. Here, I'll show you. So I figured out a strat. I haven't released it yet because I've been focusing on 113. But you can drop bomb here and then do this. And then it instantly stuns. Like... The bomb blows up here, and he gets instantly stunned. So this saves, what is it, 52.22. So yeah, basically a second and a half there. So I can save about a second and a half there. And I can do the light arrow shot faster because he's on the ground. And I don't have to be targeted. So I think it's about 2 seconds. And then I pull another bomb here after shooting. And then I can stun here, and then go for the instant shot without having to wait. So I can save like 4 seconds, I think. I need to time it. But there is an optimization I can do that I want to do here. Yeah, it was really lucky. I didn't need it, but it did help. On Wrath. If you have bombs on Wrath, you can just keep throwing at Wrath, and it'll keep jumping. So if you get a bad pattern. Incarnation, I need to go for the quick spin here. I had that phase, but I need to draw I need to draw the sword at the end of Majora. So here it's basically just getting tag strat, and this position sucks. So watch where Incarnation dies, and where I am on the map. So you can do 6, and then quick spin at 7. There is a potential task strat you can do, but I think it's like super frame perfect and hard to do. But where you kill Incarnation is where Wrath will spawn. Yo, it's a Piper root. So right now, this pattern sucks because when I throw bomb, there's either 2 scenarios that's going to happen. He's either going to do a short jump or a long jump. I can't figure out how to trigger the long jump. I don't know if it's when I throw the bomb, or maybe I should angle the bomb slightly left. But when you throw a bomb, you know, you walk forward and you mash and throw. So he does a short jump, and then I'm like, okay, I have so many bombs. I'm going to trigger a jump. I get damaged by bomb. I make a mistake here. This is not a good spot, by the way, because the remains are pretty close. I make a mistake here, and I actually go through the legs. And I'm panicking a little bit, but I keep composure. So that spin was really lucky, because he went to a spot where I could actually... restun. So some bad RNG on this spot this time. And then I get lucky again. I almost actually fucked this up. I could have gone to the left of this. But the knee, look at the sword line. The knee here. I was barely on the right side of this hitbox, and it pushed me back into the correct spot. But if I failed this, I would have lost record. Maybe not lost record, but I would have lost 113. So I got super lucky, and I also had bad RNG there. So I'm not even counting at this point. I'm just like, you know, trying not to fuck up. And then I get world record. So let's time this. How much time did I lose off my gold? Assuming that incarnation was fine. So let's see. I've been control at... Let's see. So I could start jump slashing at 21 or 22 on a good pattern. Let's just say 23. So 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ten seconds. Bro, I think I lost like way more. I don't know. I think I could get a gnarly ass gold on this split because I lost like 10 seconds, but I only lost 3 seconds from gold. So if that's the case, I could definitely get a 7-second gold on Majora, assuming I get good incarnation, but also good Wrath RNG. So yeah, I could get a 7-second gold on this split.
Let's go, dude.
At least.
Oh, 113, the dream. 113, the dream.
Yo, Hyper Root, thanks, man.
We did it. Oh.
All right, and then Monsa gives me a hug. She's a babe, and that's the run.
I like that. Flamethrower to the ass.
So we go from a fastest run ever, 112.29 BBT into Snowhead, to a 113.52 Wrath time. So I lost a minute. I lost a minute in like 23 seconds. Some shit. In endgame. So not very good. Not a very good run. Obviously 113 is like a great time, but like a low 113 would be, I think, a better run for me personally. Getting that extra bomb drop might have saved the run, yeah, because of the bad RNG presence. But I don't know for certain.
112 is pro.
So yeah, I missed milk jump and lose a bunch of time. But let me look.
Let's go.
So in this scenario, all right. So I have 7. Wait, I pull. Okay, no, I made a mistake here. What? I didn't even know that. Okay, so I had 6 bombs. So the second bomb would have been fine. But I pulled another bomb for no fucking reason. And damaged myself. I don't use another bomb. So technically, I wouldn't have needed that bomb drop. Even though I had an extra bomb I could have used on Wrath. Even though I went for every strat and I did triple bomb staircase. So there are a lot of extra bombs in this route. So the bomb drop did not do anything, but it almost did something. How far ahead was the world record?
Let's go, dude.
I don't know what NOP had in terms of BBT, but this twin mold, even with bad RNG, like he had a 1 cycle red, and I had, so he had like a 138 or low 140, something. I had like a 2 minute and something. So yeah, he robbed me. Alright, losing a bunch of time on twin mold, you know. Go figure. I think he split somewhere else, but basically that's a 2 minute and 14-second twin mold versus what he had. I don't know. I lost like 30 seconds compared to NOP on the split. Basically. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of time lost, dude. Like, this run would suck to go up against, right? But also, the end game is just shit. Like, even if I got a high 50 here. Like, yeah, 50-36 is the fastest full Hess anyone's ever gone. Even if I got a high 50 and I still had a good endgame, I could easily PB again. And I probably wouldn't be as nervous just because I wouldn't be that far ahead. And I've done it before. So yeah, I lost a cycle there. So yeah, literally I lost 30 seconds from SOB at this point, which is really insane. But even if I got like 10 to 20 seconds slower than this, I could definitely still get a low 113 with a better endgame. Yeah, or get a 112. And if I don't get a 112 or a better 113, this time we'll get beaten by Pope Squidward or N-Up. And then I'll eventually just be back in 3rd place again. So I would like to get a run that's probably going to be harder for those guys because I'm doing strats that are faster than them. The lower that I go will be harder for them to actually beat my time. So that's probably a better goal to end on than just getting a time. I mean, it's cool that I got 113. But also, I think 113 is not... A high 113 is definitely not, like, a super great time. It's still 2 minutes under some of best, right? But I straight up lost... Yeah, a minute and 27 seconds after this. After this point, I lost a minute and 27 seconds. Some shit.
Probably dead. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
Around there. I lost a lot of time at the end game, so there's a lot of time saved. So it wouldn't be that bad going up against it. I could do like balance splits, or I could just be a fucking man and run against my splits. But yeah, it would suck to be like, oh man, 50-36, I'm going to be behind if I don't play super well. But again, like, once I get into Snowhead and save 30 seconds here, or what is it? So I can save 3 seconds. I could save like 33 seconds here. So it wouldn't feel that bad. So, yeah, I think I should just fucking keep doing runs. But I don't think I should change any of my strats. I could probably just do the same strats since I'm consistent. And, just do more runs, but just get a cleaner run with a better endgame. Yeah, like the strats I do are already faster overall. So if I just get a cleaner run, it'll either force them to do faster strats or grind for a really long time to beat that. But if I get like a low 113, then it's pretty untouchable for a while. But right now the run kind of sucks.